The best advice ever, guys. In a really low moment, I was under my God tree, and my brother Kevin said, Nix, the only thing I can tell you, get closer to God. Make God your priority. And that's my message to you guys today. Let me tell you, this life is no joke, man. The challenges and the stuff that come at you a mile a minute, we need God. And that's the best news I have for you, that you do not have to go through life alone. God is there with you. Like this morning, he showed up for me. Like yesterday, I got a comment, let me tell you, got me a little bit upset. Said that my God influencer, Carrie, somebody said that I borderline worship him, and I'm like, this guy was giving me such good information, such great messages from God, such wisdom for my life, that I feel obligated, you hear me? Obligated to share Carrie's messages. I said, if I don't share these messages, I'm a bad person, because I can't get all this good stuff for myself and not share it with you. So if you go to my Facebook wall, you'll see more of Carrie's posts and stuff than you'll see of mine. So when he said that, I got a little bit upset. And then I was thinking to immediately respond to it with a post, but I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Let me just calm down a little bit. And so I was just thinking to tell you guys, though, that Carrie has been like an angel from God, that God just sent to calm my mind. That was what somebody told me in Nigeria. He called me and said, Auntie, don't worry about anything. Said all this foolishness and everything you heard on that's going on in Nigeria. I'm in the U.S. at the time. He said, don't worry about anything. God will send you an angel to calm your mind. And then I wrote a post about it, and I go to my website this morning and say, God, what do you have to say to me? And can you believe that very post showed up, exactly my words that I wanted to write in that post? Like, God knows everything that's going on with our lives, guys. Like every situation, every thought that we think, God is deeply, deeply, deeply involved. So that showed up. The time was 6:33, so I said, I'm not going to page 33, I'm going to page 6. And that was the first written blog post on that page about me, talking about how Carrie has been this angel that God sent to me. And then it was also last night, my son, Emmy, he got sick. He didn't go to school yesterday. So I said, Emmy, I think what's happening with you is you've been eating too much candy. That candy is affecting your immune system. And he said, Mommy, why are you so concerned about getting sick and all this stuff? I said, look, I'm raising you guys to be superhumans. I said, even Julie, I told her, I said, Julie, she was getting sick at university. I said, Julie, it's time to get into Tom Brady mode. And I told them how Julie said, no, Mommy, it's time to get into Nikki mode, referring to me, guys, that she wanted to get into my mode with my appointments with God, everything I do, the way I eat, the way I sleep, the way everything about me, that I may fall, but I'm resilient. I get myself back up. I keep going, So I was telling the boys that Julie said that. Can you believe in that very post about Carrie, those very words again showed up? Again, God said, Nick, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. And then I started writing the post yesterday, but I flaked out. I didn't stop writing it. But I said that I'm the queen of falls. I may fall 1,000,000 times, but I get back up 1,000,001. Can you believe those very words showed up again too? Falling 1,000,000 times and getting back up. So all of these guys are little glimpses from God, little glimmers of his presence, just to let me know that every conversation, from the boys telling them what I told Julie, from me with this Carrie situation that, this guy upset me yesterday with that comment, that Carrie's been the angel that God has sent to calm my mind, to the thing that I say I fell 1,000,000 times in that post. Like, God said, Nick, every moment of your life, I'm with you. And he's just not with me, guys. He's with you too. So my thing is to hopefully share these messages from Carrie and from Kevin and all the different places where I hear from God, just to let you know that you're not going through life alone. And that's my gift to you guys, to say we're not going through life alone. We have God. Every moment, every second is just for us to listen to him. So what I was explaining to somebody today is like, we live with one foot in heaven and one foot on earth. So one foot here with heaven, with God. And so any situation come up, I go here, I talk to God, I say, okay, this is what's going on here. And then he will give me his feedback, say, Nick, this is how we're going to handle this situation. So I go back on this earth plane. So you get it? I'm living with one foot in heaven with God, constantly listening to his wisdom, to his guidance, his strategies, his plans, whatever it is God asks me to do, I just go along with it. And then over here is what I put everything into action, baby. So the most important thing, though, you have to learn God's voice. You have to hear from him. You have to know where he's guiding you, God, moment by moment by moment. I told her, Carrie did a message and said, Nick said to Moses, that God said to Moses, hey, why are you crying out to me? Get up and get moving. And that was my cue from God to leave Nigeria like a month or so ago and to go to the U.S. And I left here sad and all unhappy and get in there. I listened to another message from Carrie said talking about going into Rocky mode. So guys, I jumped on it as if I'm preparing for a big fight, you know. I started doing this 5K run every day, not knowing I was really coming to a big fight. But just coming and doing that 5K run was just my time with God, just to clear out my mind. Say, God, what's going on with your girl? And God will give us, like my brother Kevin, he told me one day, say, Nikki, don't stop running. Say, that's where you get God's wisdom and guidance for your life. He said, this life is a war. Tell me about it, guys. But he said, you're running. It's the way you spend time with God and you strategize and you get the clarity from God on what he would have you to do. So God will find out all these different ways to speak to us, guys, through Carrie, through Kevin, through all this. I have all my meditation books. I go to our family's website. So this morning, he found 3 glimmers of his presence in one post. Say, Nikki, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, guys? So we can go through life intertwined with God, baby. We're not fighting battles alone. God day, like they say in Nigeria. It's just for us to have this thing that I'm telling you. One foot in heaven, one foot on earth. Constant conversation with God. God, what do I do here? God, what do I say here? And just roll with it, guys. Enjoy your life. Be on chill mode. No, we're not going through life alone. God said he wants me to take a lighthearted view of my troubles and tribulations. Okay, so that's what I wanted you guys here with me. Relax. The peace you cannot buy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Knowing there's not one moment my God is not with me. I even say I'm his favorite girl. I want the whole world feeling this way with me, that we're all his favorites. You know, but we must take that time to develop that relationship with him. Seek him. WeRollWithGod.com. That's my website. You can go and you can read about all my different experiences with God so that you can tap in. And that's the same thing that Carrie does. I noticed he uses the Bible and he uses his life to explain God to us. So don't miss out. We need God. Peace.